All right, we'll slash marker that. We'll call it Isaac 1. I think if we go fast, we got a chance. Let's see. It was either this or Sap. I'll just be honest with you. Thank you, Bench Live, for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. I'm too good at Sap for it to be interesting. Yesterday in the hospital, during the incredible amount of downtime, ripping off 10 pieces nonstop. Now that's on phone. My toxic trait is believing that on the phone you get easier competition than you do on the PC. That room almost made me like hold R. Ranked Sap or Riot? Looks like you'll be doing a Riot of 1, my friend. Don't talk to me about Quiet Riot. You can hold that Riot in the damn library. As far as I'm concerned. I went to my doctor today. They had me wait 30 minutes after a 5-minute procedure for no reason. Listen, in America, that would have cost you $750. See? How do you like it, motherfucker? I do live in America? Oh, okay. Then fucking, I don't know, my condolences, I guess. So do you. Don't give me that. DL Guiga. It's the same shit when people are like, oh, you know, a tomato is a fruit. Okay. I didn't realize, like, oh, I live in America? I was talking about the country. I didn't realize that we look at it in terms of fucking plate tectonics or something. That's not how I look at... I tend to look at a map delineated by the borders that have been set out by 100,000 years of Homo sapiens sapiens conflict and tort law. I didn't realize we were taking it back to the Pangea days. You see that dodging? Tiny rogues when? It might happen. As I get older, I'm learning to fight an impulse. And that impulse, you could call it contrarianism. I call it more, it's like a gaming conspiracy theory. Anytime like 20 people all start talking about something in chat, I get a little sus. I think it's like a paid AstroTurf thing. There was no discourse on Tiny Rogues, and then people started to go, hey, NL, when's Tiny Rogues coming back? Tiny Rogues had a big update, and I started to be like, you think I don't see that shit? I'm busting this whole system wide open. But then it turns out it just had an update that has been very, very well received. That's gang stalking? Okay, but in a non-gaming context, what is gang stalking? Isn't that the thing that people think they have when they've gone crazy? Sorry. But is it also a real thing? Can you be gang stalked while being gaslighted? Can you be gang stalked about gaslighting? It's a delusion that a ton of people are dedicated to stalking you. Have they added like a little wrinkle if you're a streamer? It's fake for most people, but real for most big streamers. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was going to say. Gang, thank you for giving me a term. That's just been happening to me nonstop, bro. You should go to the subreddit? Why? Why are so many people telling me to go to the subreddit all of a sudden? Wait a minute. You know what? Everyone's telling me I'm being gang stalked. There's no shot I'm being gang stalked. You're all gaslighting me into thinking I'm being gang stalked. Being a streamer is a little bit like being gang stalked. I wouldn't know about that because I just, discovered essentially what the term meant, I don't know, like 41 seconds ago. There are definitely some times, though, that I'm, like, sick of being observed. It's not that bad, like, on stream is like, what do you expect? Like, you're going to make a comment and people aren't going to respond to it? Like, that's not what you want. Sometimes I'll just make a comment in the Discord and, like, it'll get added by like 11 people over the course of 24 hours that all add like one joke to it. And I'm like, I didn't sign up for this. Just do not observe me. Do not perceive me. It's not like a bad thing. It's just kind of, it's my own cross to bear, you know? I'll be like, hey, I'll be 10 minutes late today. And then you get like 100 messages that are like, oh, did your dick and balls fall off on the bicycle? Lol. Finn from Adventure Time, Avatar, fucking 900 retweets of Bowser butt fucking Yoshi. And I'm like, I think it's honestly like the hardest thing to adjust to after the holidays is that I've been surrounded by like normal people for a week. It's not that long, but like I'm just having like normal conversations. People will ask you like a question. They'll be like, what does Riz mean? I don't get it. And I'm like, holy cow, this is so refreshing. Then you log back onto the internet and it's fucking insanity nonstop. You gotta like, your brain needs to get back up to highway speed, right? And once you're in the degeneracy HOV lane, you're like, okay, I'm like adjusted. I'm comfortable again. But it's the pivoting between the two that causes the wanting heart. Can I tell you something crazy as well? When my in-laws, you will not believe this, but I swear to you it's true. When my in-laws were at our house, they stay over now and then, a few times a year. We stay over at their place too. They said, Ryan, can we ask you a question? Do you ever like get angry or raise your voice? And I said, like sometimes it happens. And then they said, because really, like every time we're here, you seem like the most patient person on the planet. And I said, I don't know if that's true, but I do. I think that I like pretty mellow most of the time. And then I was thinking about it, and I talked to them. By the way, Awkward Kuma, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. I told them, in all honesty, I was like, I think it's because I get to yell at my job a lot. Which is, like, to be honest with you, most of the time they deserve it. Literally, most of the time they're asking for it. It's not like they're typing, like, hey, King, we love you. And I'm like, go suck a fat dick, asshole. Eat shit. Like, most of the time, they're typing, like, little snippy stuff. And then I fire back. And they're like, whoa, how could you say that to me? It's more like that. But I do think that it helps. You get out a little bit of aggression. And then in your home life, you're, like, a little bit more chilled out. Hey, Rex Mechanica, thanks for the gifted subscriptions, by the way. Thank you. I don't think I'm the most patient person in the world, but I think, like, I'm definitely more patient than I would otherwise be if I didn't have Chad to yell at. Then I told them, and this, I shouldn't even admit this, but I was like, maybe another reason is that in the industry I work in, and this is actually not true for my friends, but it is true anytime I work with like a big group of streamers. I'm like, I work in an industry where people are like a little unreliable and don't always show up when they say they're going to show up, and oftentimes show up unprepared. So I don't know, after doing it for so long, I realized that being impatient with them was only hurting myself because it never enacted like real change. And they were like, no, 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 that's not it, because we also feel like that about every single one of our colleagues. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind. No, genuinely, I am that person in our friend group. I'm usually showing up like 1 to 2 minutes late. 15 minutes late for stream, but like 1 to 2 minutes late for the collaborations. It's not a huge lateness window, but like everybody else is usually there like 5 minutes early. Yeah, people were very nice during the house flipper stream for sure. Maybe the industry is evolving, or maybe it's the respect that everybody has for Germa, that they showed up on time and relatively prepared. That's okay. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hey! You mad at Lud? No, not at all. Even if he's late today, I don't know, we might have to adjust our schedules a bit, but I'm not going to be mad. He's the one who suggested it in the first place. I'm happy to be here. Like I said, the title of the stream is real. This week should not exist. So I'm not going to stress out about too much. Like definitely 5 years ago, taking 4 days off for the holidays, streaming for 18 seconds, and then immediately having to cancel that stream and go to the hospital would have been like annoying for me. I would have been stressed out. I would have been, oh fuck, people need their Isaac episodes. I'm letting the community down. Yesterday, and over time, I've mellowed out a little bit. And I was like, bro, it's fucking December 27th. Ain't nobody doing shit anyway. Asterisk, if you're the cashier at Old Navy or the doctor who treated us, you were doing something yesterday. But like, if you're just I was going to say a normal person. I didn't mean for that to sound like that. But if you're a person working in like an office or something like that, if you work at like, I don't know, an insurance company, or you've got like, oh, my client's coming to meet me on December 20th. No, they fucking aren't, bro. They're in like the Hamptons right now, or like upstate Connecticut, okay? You got nothing to worry about. Anything that happens this week is a bonus, okay? Your standards are so low these days. Hey, Slatus Kotz, don't make me go to your YouTube profile and see all the unhinged comments you wrote on Slay the Spire videos 5 years ago. Actually, almost 7 years ago. It's almost 2024. You think I've forgotten about your name? You think I can't just go to Corey's chat as a mod and type /user Slatus Kotz and see everything you've written in there over 10 years of Corey streams? People can change, okay? I just want to see a little bit of proof. Why are you obsessed with us? I remember Slatus Kotz, and again, I'm not necessarily saying you're wrong. There were dozens of people who agreed with you based on the thumbs up on the comments. I remember you saying things like, the only reason I leave those comments on Slay the Spire videos is because I know you're smart and I want you to do better, okay? Am I right or am I wrong? Did you or did you not build the atomic bomb? Tell me. Tell me, Oppie. I know you are smart, NL, just unaware. Maybe people don't change. Hang on. Okay, /user Slatus Kotz. One timeout is crazy. 999. Holy cow, 1 second here. I can't even fit this shit on the damn screen. Account created July 30th, 2017. Following since July 30th, 2017. Holy, bro. I made you. Oh, man. That's crazy. Hang on. Slad is Cots. I forgot how to spell it. Did you appear offline, you son of a gun? Wait, don't ban me. I'm not gonna ban you. I'm mining your chat history for content right now. He was born just to hate. That's crazy. You know what? I'm thinking like July 30th, 2017. That's like exactly in my Slay the Spire era. I'm betting you got sick of leaving comments that I didn't read because I recorded 22 episodes of Slay the Spire in one afternoon and uploaded them over the course of a month. And you're like, no, this guy's got to see these. I'm going to Twitch chat. My ass playing human fall flat, trying to grab my friend and swing across a bridge. Hey, just so you know, pommel strike is actually like better than headbutt in almost every single way once your deck size is under 9. You motherfucker. You think I don't see that shit? It's not that I'm unaware, okay? It's that my limited amount of brain space is dedicated to storing your fucking chat history, bro. I don't like it either. I didn't tell my brain to store that shit. That which you give attention to grows, my friend. I was glancing. I did the same thing with XCOM in 2013. Okay, but let's do like an A/B test here, okay? Hang on. That's Spike City. /user Spike City. It's been 10 years. What do you got in there? 3 timeouts. One of them is from Sir Toasty, but that was 2 years ago. Papa John's, Monka S, Lootless Larry, No Loot, Stolen Valor, I can't, Monka S, lol. See, you've changed. You're reformed now. You're not like, hey, just so you know, once you get to heroic level in XCOM, it's actually better to hunker down than to make a blue move and then Overwatch, because your Overwatch percentage chance to hit has a debuff because of the fact that you're behind half, you know. You've become a type B chatter. I respect that. Then we go /users. Slat is Cots. They're back. They're not hiding anymore. I don't even watch live that much lately, otherwise I should talk more. Okay, 40 chat messages today, 30 chat messages yesterday. It was like a 5-minute long stream. December 19th, 1 message, will NL play something else today? Looks like, I don't know, like 100 messages on the stream before that. Is like, I don't know, 30 messages on the stream before that. Why you lying, bro? Why you lying? I can see your chat history. You're hooked up to the fucking polygraph, Fokker. Just admit you like the content and then take the joke. You're here. Obviously, you've been here for 10 years. Of course you like the content. No, but I actually kind of don't like you. What are you talking about? We're here together, bro. It's a tables, ladders, and chairs match. It's like Michael Scott said. Do cage matches work? Of course. Otherwise, they'd still be in the cage. Yeah, why are you being so tsundere about it? You can't sustain yourself as a hate watcher for 7 years just because like I undervalue card draw as the silent and Slay the Spire. Obviously, you're getting something out of the content, okay? And that's good. I support that. But let's keep it real here, brother. We don't need to mislead one another. You do undervalue discard. That's probably true. Honestly, I don't see the value of the discard deck. I mean, when I audit you, it's like Ice Spice featuring Nicki Minaj, Princess Diana. If he's smart, he gonna act like a fan. But if you're dumb, you're gonna hit up my gram. So fucking keep it smart. I don't know. I didn't have like a good ending line. Ice Spice mentioned. I know all about Ice Spice. I know all about 3 of her songs. My biggest pet peeve is you don't consistently draw first. Cool. My biggest pet peeve is inequality. See, now we're getting somewhere. We're having a good conversation. We're figuring out where our priorities lie. Are you a munch? I think I'm absolutely a munch. Because on every Ice Spice song, she says, "Stop playing with them, Ryan." So obviously I'm a munch. I might be the munch. Card draw or healthcare? I reject the question. You can't reject the question. I think we can have both. You can't have both. Card draw or healthcare. I reject the question. Oh, man. It's healthcare, by the way. But, like, only if it works. Yesterday, we didn't really get either. We didn't get card draw or health. Well, we got healthcare. It just took a while. You know what the other thing is? This is not going to fix the healthcare system. This is like a Silicon Valley solution. No offense to Silicon Valley, okay? But you know what would make, it would be a huge privacy violation, but you know what would make waiting in the emergency room easier? Is if the doctors wore a body cam so you could see what the doctors were doing when they weren't treating you. Because the human mind is like, I'm in the room, you know, with my family, and then we wait 4 hours, and then the doctor comes in and says, she seems okay, here's a cheese sandwich. We're like, really? You couldn't have just done that in 3 seconds? But if there was like a body cam on, and I could see the doctor doing like trauma surgery and like intubating somebody and like fixing someone's fucked up like broken leg or something like that, then I would be like, oh, thank you for giving us some time. I saw your ass was like busy as fuck. Because in my head, your ass was back there playing like, you know, Candy Crush, and then eventually you're like, guess I gotta get them out of the room. Just give them a cheese sandwich and tell them to fuck off. I'm sure you're actually like busy all the time, but because I can't see it, it doesn't exist to me. Oh, man. Did they physically give you a cheese sandwich? Of course not. The nurse gave us the cheese sandwich. And he was very nice about it. He said, it's just a generic cheese sandwich. Is that okay? And I was like, buddy. Well, I just said, yeah, that's fine. But in my head, I was like, are you kidding me? You could have... We're in a hospital, bro. I was 100% sure we were going to get an egg salad sandwich, and I was going to be gagging back here. I appreciated the cheese sandwich. Was it grilled? No, brother, it's a hospital, not a Greg's. Now, I'm sure those sandwiches get billed out to the taxpayer at like 25 bucks each, but... What kind of cheese? It's cheddar, bro. It's a hospital. You'd say, oh, do you have like a smoked Gouda for this bitch? It was Dempster's whole wheat untoasted bread and like a slice of cheddar cheese. And I said, well, I didn't eat it. My daughter ate it because they were making sure that like her pipes still worked, right? I said, thank God it's not like worse than this, quite frankly. Yeah, it could have been American cheese, exactly. Was it cold? Yeah, it was cold, bro. You know, it's designed to be eaten by people who are like possibly dying. It's not designed to be like, you know, oh, this is like a 5 out of 5. Oh, they didn't even, excuse me, could you take this cheese sandwich and do it up the way that fucking Jon Favreau does the grilled cheese in Chef? Like, they got important shit to do, bro. Ludwig is live. We're going to make it. We are going to make it. Well, we're not going to finish this run, but we're going to make it to the Ludwig content. No chalky milk? No, apple juice. Anybody who work in a hospital, can you tell me why the apple juice comes in such unique containers inside of a hospital? Instead of like a juice box or like a tall cylinder, it's almost like an applesauce cup. Like it's short and very round. Ludwig is patiently waiting for you? Oh, hang on 1 second here. Hello, Lud. Chat told me you are waiting for me. Are they being parasocial, or I am ready whenever, smiley face. You are being gang stalked. Okay. Let me see. No rush. I'm around. I'm good if you're good. But, oh, okay. I'm good if you're good, but if you want some time to ease into it, that's cool too. I'm just shooting the breeze. Hit him with the thumbs up. I mean this in an extremely non-negative way. I'm trying to think about how to, because it's not a rude comment. It's crazy to me that Ludwig is like 27, because he talks and I think carries himself like no other 27-year-olds in this business. Like he's an actual like business person who is like reliable and seems busy like all the time and is always doing cool new stuff. And the average person in this business that I'm tangentially familiar with who's 27 is like, sorry, it's like the event started at 3, but I woke up at 3:30. I was up really late last night. Oh, I haven't read the doc yet. My DoorDash hasn't showed up. Why do people keep saying it's Chiblee, bro? This is like, Chiblee shows up for our shit on time, and it's New Zealand time. It's like 7 a.m. for him. Like, the dude is, he's so reliable, especially considering the extenuating circumstances. The Chiblee defender has logged on. This isn't any of our friends, honestly. It's people that I don't have to give sympathy to because I only see them in events, once a year. Hang on, I'm just making sure we're good to go. Yeah, Germa's event was clean. If anything, my friends are like, they show up too early. And I'm like, bro, why the fuck are you so early? That's cringe. Yeah, like, why do you care so much? You should be like a little bit more aloof. My mother-in-law showed up 2 hours early to dinner. I don't even want to bring this up, okay? Okay, I need 45 seconds and I'm good. Complaining about my mother-in-law. We went and saw our mother-in-law, okay, on December 23rd, Kate's mom. Kate is not always an early person. But I have incredible amount of respect for her because when I see where she gets it from, I know that my wife is fighting a battle every single day to make sure that she doesn't regress to the level of lateness that had been conditioned in her by her mom. So we saw her mom. There was an event. We said hello, had a great time. Do you want to come out for dinner with us? No big deal. We have a 3-year-old, by the way. So we're making the dinner plans at like 6:45. We have a child who needs to go to bed, preferably at like 8:30 or 9. She said, yeah, no problem. We'll come to dinner with you. At first, she said, oh, I don't think I can make it. And then we said, okay. So we got to the restaurant. We got a table for 7. There were 7 of us. Took us 20 minutes to get seated. As soon as we got seated, we got a text that's like, actually, your father and I would love to come to dinner with you. We said, okay, no problem. Excuse me, waiter. I know this makes us the most fucked up people on the planet. I know you just gave us a table for 7. Any chance you can move us to a table for 9? They said, okay, no problem. But it was probably a problem. And I am sympathetic to that. They moved us to a table for 9. We got set up maybe 7:20, 7:25. 7:40 rolls around, 7:45. Mother-in-law, father-in-law still not there. We ordered all of our food because we're like, we gotta eat. We got kids with us that need to go home. It's like an hour drive for us to get back to our house. We gotta get the show on the road, okay? We ordered, food came out. Kate's dad showed up at like 8:15. And we're like, nice to see you. By the way, where's your wife? And he said, oh, she was just like meeting with like some of her friends and they were gonna just chat for a minute and then she's gonna come. Waited another 35, 40 minutes. So he said, I'm sorry, my brother, we gotta go. By the time we were in the restaurant for like 2 hours, ate, fed the kids, waited around, left the restaurant, she still hadn't showed up. And I was like, what are we doing? We moved to a table. We inconvenienced the wait staff think we're like insane. Table for 7. No, actually, table for 9. Oh, actually, they're not going to show up. So how did you feel about it? I mean, I was okay because it's not my parents. If it was my parents, I would be going Jason Isaacs mode on them. Did you or did you not tell me you were going to be at the Coquitlam Joey restaurant at 8:03? Okay, I'm good. Did you order the Code Red? Nah, bro, I think I got the tuna club sandwich with yam fries because my wife got a side of regular fries. So I got to have both the regular fries and the yam fries. Oh, baby. Hello.
Hey.